What historical places can you still find in NYC's Lower East Side? Imagine walking through a neighborhood where every corner has a story to tell. The Lower East Side of New York City is just that kind of place, full of history waiting to be discovered. This area was once a hub for immigrants arriving from Europe, bringing their cultures, traditions, and dreams. Today, many of those stories are preserved in the buildings and landmarks still standing. One of the most famous sites is the Tenement Museum at 103 Orchard Street. This museum is built inside a real tenement apartment from the late 1800s. It offers guided tours that show what life was like for immigrant families living in cramped conditions. You can see the tiny rooms, learn about their struggles, and hear stories from the families who once called these apartments home. It's a powerful way to connect with the neighborhood's past. Another key part of Lower East Side history is its synagogues. The Eldridge Street Synagogue at 12-16 Eldridge Street is a National Historic Landmark. It was built in 1887 by Eastern European Jewish immigrants and is now a museum open to visitors. The Bialystoker Synagogue at 7-13 Bialystoker Place is still active today, known for its beautiful stained glass windows. The Kehillah Kedosha Janina Synagogue at 280 Broome Street is unique as the only Romaniote Jewish synagogue in the Western Hemisphere, representing a very old Jewish community from Greece. You can also find historic houses from the late 1700s and early 1800s. The Federal House at 143 Allen Street is a good example. These buildings show the neighborhood's early days when it was mostly farmland and simple homes. Walking past these houses gives you a glimpse of what the area looked like before it became a bustling city neighborhood. The neighborhood's commercial history is also visible in buildings like the Jewish Daily Forward building at 173-175 East Broadway. This was once the headquarters of a major Yiddish newspaper that served Jewish immigrants. The S. Jarmulowski Bank at 50-58 Canal Street is another example, built in the early 1900s, reflecting the financial growth of the immigrant community. The Lowe's Canal Street Theater at 31 Canal Street is a reminder of the neighborhood's entertainment past, hosting movies and performances for many years. Community centers like the Henry Street Settlement at 263-267 Henry Street, founded in 1893, still serve the neighborhood today. It provided social services to new immigrants and continues to support local residents. The C. Ann Land Church at 61 Henry Street, originally a Protestant church, now serves the Chinese Presbyterian community, showing how the neighborhood's population has changed over time. The Manhattan Bridge Arch and Colonnade at Canal Street is a striking architectural feature that marks the entrance to the bridge, connecting the Lower East Side to Brooklyn. It's a reminder of the neighborhood's importance in city infrastructure. Historic firehouses like Firehouse Engine Company No. 33 at 40 for Great Jones Street, built in 1898, are still standing. They tell stories of the neighborhood's civic safety and community efforts in the past. All these places help tell the story of the Lower East Side's immigrant roots, its architectural history, and its cultural evolution. Visiting these sites through guided tours or exploring on your own can give you a real sense of how this neighborhood shaped New York City. And enjoying local eateries like Russ and Daughters keeps the neighborhood's culinary traditions alive, connecting the past with the present. The Lower East Side remains a living reminder of the city's diverse and layered history.